Hey there guys, Lewi 2x4, and this is a very special video. This was inspired by a good subscriber of mine, Stopmotion Harris. So this one's for you, buddy. He suggested that I do a detailed video on the Medieval Blacksmith set, which is a fantastic and very underrated set. There's a lot of cool pieces, a really nice bunch of details, and some awesome minifigures down below. So what I'll do is I will show off the minifigures first, I believe, and then we'll get into the build. So just because it's easier for me to do this with one hand and obviously the other one on the camera, I've just laid these guys on the table. So these are the minifigures. You get a cool little husky type dog. I don't know why a husky though, but yeah, nonetheless, it's pretty cool to have a husky. We have this lady archer. Really cool figure, a lot of nice detail. Some of the pieces I do recognise from some of the new minifigure series, but that headpiece is really cool. I'm not 100% sure if she has a, yeah, she does. She has another face scan over there. We'll just pop that on and put her up to one side. Then we've got the actual blacksmith himself. Really cool design. I know that this is based off the designer's friend at college or university, I believe he says. But it's a lovely figure. Really do like that ponytail. I think that looks coming in, and to be honest, he reminds me of is it Rhett? Yeah, Rhett from Good Mythical Morning, especially with that beard and that hairstyle. But put him to one side. Then we've got the Lady Knight, which is a really cool hairpiece. I'm probably gonna pinch this to make Sigfig from Aaron from Quick Click Films. So I'll probably change up that hairstyle, but that's another cool figure. Nice to have this silver and blue design that we've got going on here. That's really cool. And then we've got the I wouldn't know what, I'm not sure what you would call this, like the king maybe, or like the head henchman, but this guy's awesome. I do love this hairpiece. I wish they'd do it in other colors though, because I think this is the only one I've seen in this color. But yeah, he's got a different sort of armor piece there, and I think it's very similar design in terms of this lady here. So that's the minifigures out the way. Those guys do come with helmets as well, so you can interchange those. So there's the two helmets there. There's some of these extra accessories like the silver and black shield. You've got this sword here. There's tons of these in the set, so it's brilliant. You get, I think, about 4 or 5 of them that are in the set. And then you get this like big scythe type thing, which is pretty cool. So I'll move on to this small little build off to one side, and I'll get into the main build. So this is the first time I've ever had a horse, believe it or not. I think I had one back when I was a kid, but I had like this greyish colour one. But this is very nice. They do give you some extra pieces to put in there, so you can just have this horse free roaming. And then you've got this lovely carriage design that is very unique. I've never seen one built like this before, but it's very nice. I do appreciate the build there. On the other side as well, as I'm just killing this horse, we've got another one of those shields, and then inside there's just a little bag, maybe of money, gold, coins, you know, things of that nature. So the outside of this building is absolutely stunning. It is probably one of the most underrated modulars in the entire series, the ideas sets. It's something that me personally I wouldn't have gone out and bought, but this is just like, it's one of those ones that just catches you off guard, and you really invest a lot of time and effort into it when you're building it, and it just brings back a lot of memories for me, and it's quite nostalgic, to be honest. From some of those sets back in the 90s, it does really remind me of those sets. And if this was out, I mean, I definitely would have grabbed this. I would have begged my mum, my dad. I was like, man, give me this set, because it is awesome. So the outside of the building, we've got these light blue sand, is it sand green, I believe? I'm probably going to butcher that, but we've got the dark blue, and then we've got some black shields here used as tiles, which is really effective. We've got some of these snot techniques, building styles down the side of here, which is brilliant, creating those offset bricks. On the outside, we've got a little smelting area with his anvil and stuff there. A sign, really cool, that's a printed piece there. Round the side, we've got a little area there where the logs are kept for firewood and stuff like that. This lovely apple tree, very weird building design and technique. It was mind-boggling to get my head round. And then we've got like a lovely little well or something symbolising a well. And around this side, we've got this little air blower here, which if pressed in, that glows up there. I'm trying to get a really good shot of that. Got my hand being in the way. But yeah, that's a really, really nice touch. Little dog bone down there. Some pumpkins. Really nice design on the side of here and on the back as well. Looks really, really awesome. Little sort of peek through there, you can see those logs. But what I'll do is I'll start taking these layers off and I'll show you inside. The build comes off in 3 sections. So we've got the roof over there. We have the middle section here, which is technically like living quarters. They're both living quarters, these 2 bits here, and then down here is the blacksmith area. So there's lots of detail in here, lots of cool accessories. You got some tools there, some iron, we've got a skillet or a pan, a pot, some armor. This is a really, really cool feature, how this actually spins to sharpen weapons and blades. We've got some coal there, and then we've got another shot of that red light brick in there. Lots of accessories. There's tons of these swords, which is really, really nice for Lego to add these. I think there's 4 in total in the set. We've got these 3 here, and then we've got this one extra one that usually goes with one of the knights in the horse and carriage. So that's really, really cool. Really lovely design. Some of the elements, the way they come together, it just makes this set one of a kind, and just one of my favorites, to be honest. So then we get to this second level, which is accessed by this door here. So if you follow those stairs up and you go through that door, you come into the living quarters. So we've got a carrot there, half sort of chopped, and some tools over there. We've got a lovely, see if I can move this out of the way without killing everything. There we go. We've got a lovely little pot of soup there, some veggies cooking. We've got what I believe to be like some sort of milk churner in the corner there. We've got some chicken and some lettuce. Somebody's eating good and somebody's eating bad, in my opinion. But these are really cool, these chairs. They're made using these axe pieces at the back as the sort of like backrest on the chair. And I do love that really nice pattern design. Barrel of ale or beer or something out the back there. I'll just swing this back in and give you another close-up view of that little worktop there. And then the door is the same as the one in the blacksmith area. It does open up like so, and it is the same design. So let's move on to the last and final piece. So this is the top. This is like the bedroom and the study area, I would call it. And the weird thing about this is the way it sort of all rests together is this piece actually lifts up. So if I can do it with one hand, it's just sort of rested using these curved pieces here, and they just sit into these little grooves. And the roof is kind of flexible, somewhat flexible. And in here we've got, now this is probably my favorite part of the build, just because I love these little tile details, because it reminds me of a tartan that my granddad used to wear. But this area is just fantastic. Like this rug, like this animal like pelt converted into a rug is brilliant. Like it is just something that I didn't think I'd like when I was building it, but then it came out super effective and really, really nice. We've got a small area over here, which is some sort of writing area, and we've got a printed piece there, that 1x2 tile. 1x2 tile, and it says "Once Upon a Time" just in there. We've got a chest, which has also got, if I can pull this out, there we go. It's got a small backpack and this really, really small detailed, if it'll zoom in, there we go, compass, which is I think a nod to the original creator of the set. I'll just leave that to one side. And then we've got the small bed over there. To be honest, it's not small. If I get, let's just take one of these knights. It's like a comfy, that's a comfy, double bed there, or comfy single bed, sorry. But you might be able to get 2 figures in there. Let's just for the sake of role play. You can kind of get 2 in there, but with the tiles it's a little bit slippery. But then off back in that very, very far corner, I don't know if you can see it there, guys, is a small little fireplace. And on the other side of this is a chimney. You can actually take this side off, but it's a little bit difficult, so I would just leave that on. But it gives you both sides to access for play, etc. All in all, this set is absolutely beautiful. It's brilliant, it's unique, it brings a lot of cool building elements together, and it's just one of those ones that I don't think I will ever take down. No matter how many cool pieces there are in this, I do love these shields up here. It's going to be up on display forever. I'm not taking it down, I'm not remocking it. I have had ideas to remock it, don't get me wrong, guys, because I've wanted to turn it into some sort of Dungeons and Dragons type build, where like sort of nerds can congregate together and play some cool games and stuff like that. But yeah, I think it's just going to stay up in the long term. And I think what I usually like to do is I add scenes to this set, and the idea that I had is I found one of these in the series, in the CMF series, and I thought it was pretty cool how he had a different armor and stuff like that. So what I thought was cool was I just add him off to one side, pegging it out of that underground area, as these guys are looking for knights that have fled, and these guys are keeping him hidden, so, and he's legging it out the back. But yeah, I hope you have really enjoyed this video, guys. It's been fun to do, and I just want to say a thank you to Stop Motion Harris Films for suggesting this. I really do hope you enjoy it, Harris, and I'll see you all in the next one.